Now, are you struggling with coming up with content ideas? You've talked about everything, you've given your audience the tips, tricks, all the information you've given them, and you're just sitting down in front of the camera today and you're saying to yourself, what the hell can I talk about? Now, if you are in this situation, I'm going to give you something that I use regularly that is an idea generator for me. Now, what I do is I would look around the room and I would find an object that's close to me and I would talk about the stories that are related to that object. So in this case here, just to show you as an example, I have got this little mug here. Now I'm sure you can see the mug here. Now you're probably thinking, well, it's a cup, it's a mug. What can you talk about? Well, looking at this mug, I can tell you a couple of stories about this mug. Now what I can do is I can tell you about, you see the little cartoon characters on it that probably look like Shaun the Sheep? I can talk a little bit about me, and I can talk about my love of animation and that I love all the Wallace and Gromit movies and all the kind of, handmade animation that Aardman makes, and that when my kids were growing up, they loved Shaun the Sheep and I love sitting down with them, watching the show with them. And that's something I can talk about just from the little characters on the mug. I can also talk about how this cup actually came into our house. And how this cup actually came into our house was because my son, Oisin, he went over to the west of Ireland and he stayed for a weekend at Michael Fassbender's family's, I think they do a drama company or they do a drama group, but they do these kind of workshops. So he went to Michael Fassbender's family's, place for the weekend to learn about drama and things like that. So I can talk about that. That's where this cup actually came from. I can actually talk about what I put in the cup. So I can talk about my love for coffee that probably stains my teeth yellow right now. And that's probably why I haven't got this kind of Californian white smile. It's because I am a big fiend when it comes to coffee. So I can talk about my love of coffee. So those are 3 ideas just from a simple mug. So that's what I'd say to you is that if you are struggling with content ideas, look around at objects around your home. Now you might look at them and just say, well, they're just objects. But they're not objects. There's probably a story that went into how you actually were shopping one day, seen that thing and you says, I need that. Or maybe the thing that you bought, was a great money saver, saved you in an emergency or something like that. Everything has stories related to it. So if you are struggling with content ideas today, grab a mug, grab something beside you right now and just think about to yourself, what stories are related about this? What can I talk about this? How can I maybe take the story from this and actually link it to my business and maybe give over a business lesson from what I have in my hand? So try that out today. It's what I use regularly and it's really, really useful. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.